Hi everyone, it's the EnglishSimmer here. Not the video that I was expecting to be recording today. I was fully planning on putting a new part of my Love Struck Let's Play up. However, whilst I was recording it, I actually saw the cheeky little Nintendo Direct announcement. I know, I bet you're thinking, Molly, Nintendo Direct, like the only Switch game you've really played on your channel has been Animal Crossing, and there's not a new Animal Crossing coming out yet. So, girly, what is going on? And I'm not even gonna tell you, I'm just gonna show you. Childhood Molly is screaming right now. This has been something that I wanted for so long. Cozy adventures ahead. We can see MySims. We got the MySims Cozy Bundle. My love, DJ Candy reunited. Yuki, I think that is, I'm fairly sure. Customize cute Sims. And then we have like King Harold, and I'm fairly sure he was Harold. I don't know. I'm trying to like remember all of their names because I did used to play so much of this when I was a kid. I absolutely, buddy, you're invited, huh? The little trailer is so cute. Explore 2 fun adventures. We've obviously got fishing. You can feed the little piggies. Make friends along the way. Oh my god, this is so fun. DJ Candy, I love how she got such like a big spot in this. MySims Cozy Bundle retro re-release November the 19th, 2024. 2 adventures in 1. Electronic Arts, the new Maxis logo. Oh my god. This is going to be like the first like Sims-esque physical release in such a long time. And you best believe I will be purchasing ASAP. Like, I don't even care if it's like a physical copy that's not actually a physical copy and just has like a code in the case. Like, I want the case. Like, I am so sorry to the environment, but do you know how much my child self played My Sims on the Wii? I absolutely feckin' loved My Sims. Now, there was actually rumblings about this whilst I was away on holiday. A bunch of people tagged me in it, which thank you so much for thinking of me when you saw this, but I've been trying not to like talk about leaks or kind of encourage leaks really. However, then when it got announced that there was a Nintendo Direct and it was a partner showcase today, I was like, if these rumblings are true, then hopefully they will show this off. And lo and behold, they have. I haven't played My Sims in a really hot minute. I did actually buy it recently on a Wii, but we unfortunately moved and we don't have access to that Wii anymore until we like purchase our own. So I haven't played it in a fair few years. So apologies if I don't remember everything. I wasn't massively into like Sims busting out. I wasn't massively into like a lot of the spin-offs. I found a lot of them like very restrictive as a child because I was so used to playing The Sims 1. However, My Sims was like my go-to. Like that was a game that I played probably like 3 or 4 times over, like in their entirety. I did only play My Sims and My Sims Kingdom, so I do feel like this bundle was made for me. I wasn't like a My Sims agent girly. I never played My Sims Racing, but these definitely look like ports of the PC and like console version because I do know that the DS version was actually different and people were like, oh, I hope it's like the DS version because like that was so much fun. I personally don't think I ever played the DS version, but I definitely am going to because I do still own like a lot of my old Nintendo like Game Boys. So I would very much be down for it. I can't really like record them or like capture them because it's really expensive to have like a DS capture card and I don't want to mess around with that right now. You know what? You know what I love about My Sims is the fashion. Like I just think it was so sick. Like there was so many different types of fashion that I feel like even The Sims at the time came out in 2007. It was basically just before The Sims 3 came out. It kind of like really bridged a gap for me between like Sims 2 and Sims 3. Like I I held on to The Sims 2 for a long time and then was playing MySims, and then didn't get into The Sims 3 like until actual like expansions and stuff had started to come out for it. But I really felt like the clothing and like creative sim portion was much more fun than like even The Sims 2 and The Sims 3 were. I absolutely love the distinctive like characteristics that a lot of these MySims had. It's so fun to see like a lot of the items. I'm wondering what these like little stickers are, or if they're just kind of for the promotion. But obviously you can change your getup. Oh my god, the fact that we're gonna see Liberty Lee, Travis, and also Summer Holiday in MySims again, that's so funny. I think this was either like the name or the little bio. You could choose different voices, you can randomize stuff, the hair color that you wanted, skin tones, glasses, or accessories. Little stickers. She has a little heart on her face, and that's what these were. And then the outfits were just kind of like full body outfits. This was your town rating. So actually, as you went about doing more quests, actually completing the story, designing people's homes, and giving them different furnishings within their houses, your star rating went up. Yes, it does follow the same gameplay loop as a lot of other cozy games, which is you are a person who does all the hard work. The mayor absolutely relies on you for everything. It's giving Tom Nook. You're gonna have to put your whole plumbussy into working for the mayor and King Roland. The style is so sick. Like, I'm so sorry, but try and tell me these aren't like the coolest fits you've ever seen in a Sims game. Like, I know it's not like full on Sims. This is actually how you build as a player the little items that you can furnish with. So it's kind of all these like building blocks. You have a little work table. Again, this isn't like in game, but it's just showing off how that really works. As you can see, there are a couple of letters dotted around. These are definitely to do with like a note quest where you have to go around and find different pieces of probably like a diary. Look at the little cube bird. These are more like renders. This is actually like in-game kind of footage, like what you see here. You can see a little mushroom garden. You can see her castle. And then this was kind of the building of MySims. So you got to choose from like these objects. And then you could place these blocks down and it would create like a home, but you can fully like customize it from the objects that it picks. So it doesn't actually have to like look like this. This is just the way that this creator has gone about it. So you kind of build a house for each character that you meet along the way. And they all have like these different, I can't remember if these were called like emotions, but they all had like different things that they like. So this is kind of like a party one. Essence, I think that's what they were called. I think they were called essences. This was the cute essence of, as you can tell, this is like a really like cutesy build. It's very pink, it's quite like frilly, it's like a little flower shop kind of dealio. And then actually as you add more of those, this like essence bar goes up, so you can see that this has like quite a lot of pink on it, which means it has a lot of like the cute essence. And as you add more from the catalog, the essence actually goes up. You can like shake trees and get fruits down. If you are into Animal Crossing, I feel like you would potentially like MySims if you've never played it before. It is available right now on PC. This is not an ad, this is not sponsored. However, once when I tried to install it, it made my computer just like blue screen. I don't know what went on with it. And honestly, since that day, that was probably way back in like 2015, 2016, I have been so scared to try and reinstall it. So I have it on my EA app and like Origin, but I do not play it. I love him. Oh, the fishing aspect as well. This is so fun that like MySims is back. Oh, Elmira, the like librarian. This just brings back so many memories. So yeah, you have these little like quests to do. You have tasks that these like kind of towny villagers assign you, and then you like make friends. You build like a restaurant for them or like homes for them as you play. DJ Candy, also a sim in The Sims 4 Get Together. Order, however, was first introduced in MySims. I feel like I played the original more than Kingdom, but I also really like Kingdom, especially this little MySim over here. November 19th, 2024. Pre-orders begin later today. You know I am jumping on that. I'm slapping down my pre-order ASAP. I just noticed they cropped Chaz out of not Chaz McFreely. He's gonna be so pissed about that. So at the end of the day, I think it is gonna be pretty much a direct port. There was actually like a little DLC included on MySims PC. Like I said, I've never actually played it on PC because it absolutely like corrupted. But there was a thing called like the Gardens, which actually unlocked like more blueprints. Also, one new commercial sim for each interest. So there were actually 6 interests in total in MySims. Those are kind of the essences that you use to build things. And so instead of 80 residents, you had 86 residents. So maybe they'll tie that in to the actual like Switch version as well. So it does feel like you get a little bit extra. We'll just have to wait and see. So glad that this is coming out this year. So glad that I don't have to wait years and years in advance for this to drop. I feel like that happens so often with like games that I get excited about when it comes to Nintendo Directs. Just all in all, very glad that this is coming out within the year, and you best believe my like holiday season, I am going to be playing it so hard. I am also gonna be streaming it. I'll probably honestly record a few videos over here on YouTube as well. I absolutely cannot wait to be reunited with these little dudes. I've been tweeting about this pretty much since 2014, like what, a year into having my channel. I've been saying it would be the perfect game for the Switch, even if it was like just a re-release of the old ones, and boom, here we are. Sims team, thank you so much. I know somewhere behind the Sims, SimGuru Lindsay and SimGuru Ninja, they were there sprinkling their little MySims magic. So I personally cannot thank you enough if you have helped to get this to actually be a thing. Imagine if this had come out in 2020. Honestly, that would have been the perfect timing. Like Animal Crossing and MySims, I would have been unstoppable. The Nintendo page has actually gone live. It is $39.99 USD. Currently right now over on the EA app, it is basically a $5. That might be different depending on your currency, but in pounds and also euro, it is about that. So it is definitely a massive increase. This isn't surprising for Nintendo. I feel like a lot of the re-releases, I feel like the Insane trilogy, the 3 Crash Bandicoot games were around this price, if not like higher. Nintendo always has like a higher price on Switch games. Obviously with this one, you can't actually get Kingdom right now over on the EA app, but you can still purchase MySims for PC. So it is a lot more. Also currently only listed as digital. I don't know if they will release like a actual like boxed version that does just have like a code in it when you purchase it. I feel like a lot of digital games do that for people who kind of prefer to have the boxes. Likely that in the UK it's going to be like $29.99. I feel like that's usually the equivalent of like a $39.99 in the US, but it does actually have just a couple more pictures. The mayor's house, but I can't actually remember. Now, like I said, it is a much easier version. It's basically a kid's game. It's a kid's game of The Sims. So a lot of the building is with these little building blocks, and then you can paint them. Here you can see that it's going to use like the trigger buttons, and then you just have these kind of items that you can choose from to place like anywhere you want on the house. Then you also have a kind of the town with different like townies roaming around. You can see that Gino is thinking about fish. You've got the little town map over here. You got the florist and probably like your home or the hotel. Someone playing in the fountain. The fits, I'm still not over them. They still look so good. And then this is super interesting. So this is like the furnishings. This is the element that I personally really loved. I wasn't a massive fan on like the outdoor building. I mean, what has changed? I am a furnish simmer at heart. So having all of these different planks of wood that you have to like rotate and you have to fit into into the blueprint. It was like such a good puzzle. It's just like one of those satisfying videos where you make things like fit into certain pieces, and I absolutely flipping loved it. I'm talking like I was a kid. I want to say I was a teenager when this came out. However, if I was like a kid when this had came out, I would have loved it. I'm fairly sure like even more. These were little like sprocket kind of trees that you could create. I'm fairly sure you got these like cogs from fishing, but I can't 100% remember. We've already seen this build in the trailer, and then there's also this like honeycomb one over here, the cows. Like I said, this is just a direct port. It's not a remaster. I don't think any of the graphics are going to be much different. Create a sim, like that portion actually looked pretty good in the trailer, but then the actual like gameplay looked exactly how it used to look like, what, 17 years ago? So don't think that this has been polished, don't think that this has been scrubbed up, don't think that this is a remaster. It's a re-release, and they've been very vocal about the fact that this is a re-release. So the original one is pretty much the one that you can buy on PC right now. Explore 2 worlds full of puzzles to solve, locations to unlock, and quirky townies in need of help. Unlock clothes and build options as you complete different tasks. There are so many options to discover in both games. Help them and they'll inspire you to get even more creative. So as you like help them, you unlock more blueprints, which leads to obviously more creativity. You're not only building houses, you're building communities of memorable, adorable townies. Maybe MySims is actually where my like real love of townies came from. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Let me know how you're feeling about this announcement down below. I do wonder if we'll get like a lot of like teaser trailers and stuff for this. It's definitely going to be exciting. I'm going to cover all the news pertaining to this release over here on my channel. Let me know who your favorite MySim was in the comments down below, and I will speak to you all in my next one. Bye now.